What's up, everybody? It's your favorite show, Get a Bucket. I'm your host, Trey, and as usual, hope you're all having a wonderful, wonderful day. And we got a nice little roster today. And as y'all can see, I got my football jersey on. So we ain't talking about getting buckets. We talking about slinging that bill, throwing that thing. But we got on here a couple folks. So let's start off with the newcomers, right? We got Nick, my guy Nick. How's everything with you, man?
Man, everything's going good. How about you, Trey? I'm chilling, brother. Excited to talk football. It's my game, man. I was
Hey,
raised on it.
I hear that. Look, I appreciate you joining on. Like I said, ladies and gentlemen, he's a newcomer, so we got to make sure to give him his flowers. The rest of y'all, y'all been on the show a couple times, so y'all ain't nothing new. But I've been wanting to get you boys on the show together because Mark played semi-pro football, and Byron, you know what I'm saying? We already talked about you, so I wanted to make sure we get a nice, good group of fellas to talk about all the NBA divisions today. So Byron, Mark, which I think Mark might have taken a little quick hiatus. So we'll start with Byron. Byron, how's everything with you?
Everything's great, man. Everything's great. Cannot complain. Another day to get it right.
Exactly. Well, look, fellas. Hold on. I think Mark's back. Let's see what happens. See what.
Yeah, man, my bad. Like I said, man, I'm at my mom crib. I ain't in my normal get up.
Nah, I feel you. But I say, make sure you connect to that Wi-Fi, my boy. Make sure you connect to that Wi-Fi. You can be dropping passes. Like, who was it? T.O. a little bit too much. My fault. Was that too much of a sting for Dallas Cowboy fans? I don't know.
The hate is real. The hate is real.
Mark, who are you taking for the division, man? We got two Ravens and a biased Steelers.
Oh, bias.
I honestly, I gotta with Joe Burrow being out. Had this played out where he wasn't hurt, I would already I go with this Bengals. However, with him being out this long, I don't know, man. I felt like my man's disrespected the Steelers a little bit. Being again continuity. Being continuity. First off, I mean, I'm giving it up to Mike Tomlin just, as a black man that's in the league making things happen. But he also kind of has that plug and play. The downfall is Kenny Pickett. I'm not a believer in Kenny Pickett, though I like George Pickens. I really do. They got Pat Fryer moved. I feel like they just had an off year. I think Najee Harris is going to turn things around. We already seen the talent that he has. But also, I'll go over to the Ravens side. My man's is spot on with that playbook, man. I was playing Madden, and I was like, why the hell are there so many options in this thing? So my man was spot on with that. So having a new coordinator, I'm like, it could help or harm. I don't know what type of new offense they're installing or what concepts they're having, but I do think that part of the reason why there was that bias against Lamar is because of that damn playbook was BS. That was some high school triple offense. Yeah, my man's is spot on. So I do think it comes down to them. I'm not a Deshaun Watson fan. I mean, it ain't even because he didn't give me the tip to the massage parlor. I got no animus against him about that.
Yeah, you ain't got to kiss his ass, but massage it a little. That's what he said. That's what he's worried about.
Hey, I heard he wanted more, but I just think we also, like you said, you can't discount the Browns because they rest on the run, and Nick Chubb is a whole load all to himself. So
hold on.
Yeah.
I mean, all right, let me rephrase. Pause. All right, so but Nick Chubb is a beast of a runner, man. He's a hell of a runner, and that offense is predicated on running. And they have another back. Forgot number 35. He went to USF. That's school I go to. He's a hell of a guy too. So I think that they could surprise some people.
Okay, you talking about Carlton Mitchell?
I think his name Demetrius.
That's wide receiver.
Yeah, Demetrius something like that. That guy. He a beast too, man. So I think you can't discount anybody in this division here.
Okay. I agree. It's gonna be a little tough. I ain't have the Steelers in my top three. No disrespect. It just I felt like Pickett not gonna get the job done. I wouldn't have picked Pickett. You feel me? That's just me though. That's just me. I ain't know what y'all had available at the time.
Everyone's tone is not taking into account what that kid did in the back half of the season, including against the Ravens, right? Where he came in and
hold on. You're a biased Steelers fan now at this point. We already knew the season was over. It didn't matter what Pickett did against our second and third string. Nobody
that's
cared anymore.
if the Ravens are hurt, what do they have? Let's say Lamar gets hurt week 1, week 2, right? Tyler,
Yeah.
quarterback again. He was ineffective, right? Your defense was holding people to 15 points, 16 points. And by the way, Marlon Humphrey just got hurt, just got surgery, correct? So now you
Yeah.
lost your all-pro quarterback for the start of the
I'm
season.
not gonna lie. Humphrey hasn't been good since he got that contract. To me personally, he hasn't really been a top 3 cornerback in regards to play. Pay, yeah, but not play. So, yeah, Humphrey's out, but I think we got some new additions with the new safety that we got and things like that. I'm not really too worried about our defense. Ravens defense is always going to be successful. That's never the problem with the Ravens is the defense. It's always been the stagnant offense, the stale offense. It's always been that way. And I think if we can not flip script, but if we can adjust and boost our offense, I think the Ravens probably can average probably about 28 points a game, 27 points a game. Like I feel as if Lamar is gonna play if Lamar can play that well with what we have in the slot and outside, I can see the Ravens having a very dominant offense because you can't load the box no more because we're not playing a 3 tight end set in on the 50-yard line. Why are we doing that?
And you still got Mark Andrews to rock with. You trusted that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we
you
running the 3 tight end set on the 40-yard line. What are we doing?
Letting everybody know what you're doing, which is
Yeah, you see
probably
what I'm
right.
saying? So like, so I'm not taking nothing from Pickett. I think Pickett has had a great preseason. I've been watching some of his. I watched his last game where I think he had 142 passer rating or something like that, 7 for 9. He played great. You know, Pickens is going to be Pickens. He's nowhere near Justin Jefferson. I think he can definitely play, but he has to have another year or two. Justin Jefferson been doing this for years. You know what I mean? So we can't get into he's top this, he's top that. You got to be top anything. You got to be consistent.
right.
Track record.
You gotta be consistent over years. So it's like for me, I'm not taking nothing from Pickens. I do think he's a phenomenal talent, but I just feel as if, especially in that division where everybody's gonna be gunning at each other, you still got the Browns defense, which is the top defense in the NFL. That is a top defense in the NFL.
They could
On
get
top of the Ravens, who traditionally have a top 5 to 7 defense in the NFL. That's a very tough division. That division has always been predicated on defense. And that's where the Steelers should hang their hat. Not with Pickens and pick it. It should be, like you said, TJ Watt and them boys causing havoc. That's where they're gonna be successful.
I mean, we're not even dropping names on kids who Alex Highsmith was second, third in the league in sacks. No one even talked about him. He didn't even get a pro
Yeah,
bowl.
he's good. He's good. Yeah.
So
He's
him,
good.
now we got that
I
boy
didn't know that actually.
out of
Yeah,
Wisconsin.
that's because they be double teaming Watt.
Joey Porter.
That's a fair point to bring up too. If he,
I mean, I'm just
I heard
saying.
he was getting cooked though. He didn't want to tackle. I heard Joey Porter Jr. don't like to tackle.
Well, I'm just saying right now, Joey Porter Jr. is going to come into a system. You know, he was raised around the culture. He's known Mike Tomlin since he was a kid. I think that's important, and I think that's something that really shows in his play. And I think his daddy been teaching him how to play ball. And we're talking about Joey Porter Sr. here. And when I was a kid, that boy was dominant too. So all I'm saying is, I think that's somebody you can't really sleep on the Steelers defense because the Steelers defense is going to come out here and really prove something this year. And I think our offense is good enough to back it up.
okay.
I like that
All right.
Darnell Washington draft pick too. That big cat out of Georgia. I think it's going to surprise some people as a receiver.
We'll take a look
All
at
right, fella.
him. But look, let's see what happens. Let's see what shakes. I knew this one was gonna go a little long, especially once Nick said, he got his team in there. So we're gonna transition, fellas. We're gonna transition. But before we do that, we're gonna take a quick little hiatus, pay some bills real fast. When we come back, then we'll talk about some more divisions. So hope y'all enjoy it. Take care. But nah, fellas, I greatly appreciate this time. This was a good combo. I'm gonna try to keep this roster together because when you realize greatness is here, fellas, you got to keep it together. So I like this one. I like Nick. You were very good today, man. Like, hey,
Yeah, you
I'm
got a
so
talent for
happy.
it, bro.
Yeah,
Thank
I'm so serious, bro. Like, I'm so happy right now that this man Corey and I would had that little cookout thing, and you swung by. I'm like, oh yes, sir. Easy work, easy work. So yeah, now we definitely
you.
need y'all boys back on the show again. But do y'all have anything you want to say before we close up shop? Nick, since you're a newcomer, we'll start it off with you.
Steelers going to the playoffs. I call it. That's it. All right. I'm just saying. You said I have a talent for this stuff. At the end of the season, when they're in the playoffs, buy me a cheeseburger. That's all I'm saying.
I mean, look. I was told if people disagree, you say bet. So I mean, we can do like a nice little $10 spot on the Steelers. If they make it, I can slide you 10. If they miss it, I'm gonna appreciate the 10. Like that's how we do on Get a Bucket. Friendly wagers. But I'm about to say friendly wagers, but we still gotta pay bills though, so we ain't doing nothing egregious. Like Mark, did you want to double or nothing it, or are you good?
I'm good with the cheeseburger, bro, and a shot. Give me a cheeseburger and a shot. I'm a simple man, simple passion.
All right, so but if the Steelers get to the playoffs, that means you owe him a cheeseburger and a shot.
Just
making sure. And look, I ain't hear no stipulations where the cheeseburger from. So if they got cheeseburger at Ruth's Chris, that's all I'm saying. That cheeseburger might be a little heavy.
All right. You have to run me the cookout, bro. I don't know. I think cookout's the move.
All right, I got you, bro. I'm a chef though in my own right, bro. So I got you.
Nah, he likes cooking. Actually. Now, I'm about to say, Mark, when you come up this way too, I'll try to actually get us to do like an in-person recording too. That might be dope too.
That'd be awesome. Yeah.
Yeah. So, but ladies and gentlemen, I'm sorry, Mark. Did you have anything you want to say before we close up shop?
Go Cowboys all day, every day.
Yeah. 2 questionable statements to end the show. That's why I'm going to have to finish off strong. But no, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you all like, subscribe, please comment, tell anyone about the show. My name is Trey. I'm the host of Get a Bucket. Fellas, again, I greatly appreciate you for taking the time out your busy day to help me out. And with that, we will close up shop. Hope you all have a good one. Take care.
I did not know you guys were still here. As you can see, we're at the back end of the show. No pun intended, but look, hope you all enjoyed it. And before you go, please subscribe to the YouTube channel, follow the IG account, share the content to anybody who's anybody. And most importantly, leave your thoughts and comments below. But I got to go back and play Buddy in 2K, so let me unmute him real quick. Excuse me. Hey, boss, I'm back. Nah, you better catch this word. You know we get buckets around here,